What is up, everyone? Hope you're having a wonderful evening. Hey, Bubbles. I think we're gonna have enough tonight. I want to be able to give the guild time to prog it all.
diving portal system. And if you have to go in and out of biz diving.
It's speedy.
That plater profile will not keep the damn settings I set. Like the friendly nameplates and the distance, it keeps resetting it. Every time I go in and out of a portal.
That's sucky.
Alright, we got enough folks here. Let's go ahead and clear this trash to start.
What? This is heroic trash, dude.
I mean, if I was Nightmare, I would have soloed this already, but I'm not.
True. Should I get this one too?
The Manaforge's security measures.
I mean, you could try, but it's probably gonna kill you.
I got a blueberry.
Construct should lower the Manaforge's defenses. Analyzing. Contaminants detected. Neutralization subroutines activated.
I'm waiting on 2 healers.
So, it's kind of weird. I changed over to discipline. I was in shadow form. I'm now disciplined with the shadow form buff.
Perfect.
Whoa.
Makes no sense.
Well, now you're gonna do 10% more healing.
So I'm telling you, man. All right. Broke the game. I've got the buff for 10% spell damage, though. Verific. I mean,
Seriously, and you've got other buffs like or was there something that was about your next Holy Nova or something?
I read it, Bear.
Oh,
yeah.
Rhapsody. You've got Rhapsody at the same time as Shadow Form. That should be impossible, right?
makes sense.
But Bear said you could use the transformation toy and it'll fix it.
Yeah, I saw it, but I don't want it to fix it if I actually have a 10% spell damage buff. I mean,
Looking, where is she? Messaging Candid real quick, see if she's good. Not. Gog will have you swap.
Hello.
Hero.
that everyone's favorite Cajun janitor?
I roll?
I'd say like maybe 14th favorite, but
No, everyone's favorite.
to be fair, how many Cajun janitors do you know?
Well, I can say of all of them I know, you're the best.
Summons down for a couple people, and then
Get it down. It's right there.
yeah. So a couple things with heroic that are different from normal. One, the soak circle that we do is 2 hits on the person that gets it. So what's going to happen is that instead of everyone or odds or evens just soaking once, odds are always going to soak first. When the hit goes off, you're going to get knocked out of the circle. Evens, you will then need to step in to that circle so that you can then soak the second hit. I believe there's a few more of the circles that we take out to the side. I think it's 4 on normal. I think it's 5 on heroic. So I need to make sure that we're paying attention to that. Tank bombs haven't changed. And then in the intermission phase, everything moves faster. Yeah, and as Newell said with the soak, whoever gets it, you will absorb both, but you won't take damage from both. So the person that gets the circle, position it kind of in between where the melee and the ranged are going to be standing. So I would say like ideally right around there. That way melee can still get their uptime. And what you do is you'll position outside the circle, and then once you see any one of them flying up, run in. Cog, if you could go healing,
Sure.
if Candid logs in, we'll have her come in. But Messenger, I've got no response just yet, so hopefully she's okay. But so yeah, you do have to pre-position around the circle, so just make sure that you're doing that. And then in intermission, everything moves faster. So the wall moves faster. Make sure you time your Reshi wraps accordingly. The like AMZ looking zones do more damage. They're not bigger, but they do more damage. And then the beams also do more damage. So this is kind of like a pseudo damage check off the start, because the mechanics aren't necessarily difficult. The only thing that really changes is the number of circles you take to the outside and how you do the main soak. But we need everyone alive, so you have to make it through the intermission every single time. Warlocks can portal it, monks can transcendence through. If you screw up your Reshi Wrap usage, you could still like portal through that stuff. But ideally you don't have to use it. And we will hero on whole. Everyone make sure you're in your right spec. I know a couple of us were doing keys.
Freaking flask. Does anybody need a mastery flask? I took the wrong one. I'll just destroy it if I have to use my personal flask.
I just bought a bunch of 3 stars. I'm going to take the ones. Take a third, Jenny.
It's okay.
We have enough for 2 for everyone, so if I skip one, then I'm good.
I have some 3 stars that I made myself, and so that's why I said don't worry about it. Appreciate you. Because I was thinking of the, I don't know, mastery potion.
Ah, there's Candid. You can switch back now, Cook.
Can we get a summoning thing down?
Give it to me, Farm. Thank you. Thank you. All right. I can close those down. Right back. Thanks, Kath, for the lurk. Good luck on your raid. I believe you're doing raid tonight. Actually, I can just check in. I'm lurking your stream too. Yeah, they're doing raid tonight over at Cathlo Ray stream. You see there. I modded her as a joke. I don't actually expect her to do anything. I'll just put me in my own group. All right. So remember, odds will go first. They should have a healer in every group now, which makes me happy. So yeah, odds will soak the first circle always. Evens will always soak the second circle. Just remember that. Other than that, this fight's pretty much the same. Quick did mention on the third gauntlet, you'll have to use your wraps to also get through the domes, because they also will take up the entire wall, or we can use wind rush, speed cooldown, stuff like that. But with the appropriate amount of damage, we won't need to. Let's get a full buff for Candid, and then I'll buff me once I'm done eating. Alright, let's go. Let's see how we kill ourselves with some heroic bosses now.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hero, hero, hero. Alright, odds soak first. Evens except Oak get in there. Alright, there's our first intermission.
Pro tip, you have to run against that, or the wall in the back kills you.
Yeah, wow, lots of damage there.
Yeah, yeah, we had.
I don't feel fine.
I feel
Should
fine.
I add some more healing?
Yeah, cargo healing. We'll 5 heal this.
Fun fact: if you soulstone behind that wall, you cannot get back without dying.
That's good to know.
Yeah, that's what I was saying about the putting on speed. I cheated behind it last time and died.
I get it.
So, how about things like demonic circle and stuff? Like if I put demonic circle way up front, can I pass through the shield using that, or do I still need
Yeah.
to use my cloak?
Yeah, you can. Transcendence, demonic circle, your portal. Gate will not work, but like if you have a teleport type ability, it will.
But the gate, yeah, because the gate will push you.
Warax, when that thing goes off on you, does it stun you or move you or anything like that?
Stuns me, yeah. Yeah, and then I pick a range that I intervene to get out of it quickly, and then charge back into the boss. Take advantage of the movement I have.
Got it.
It seems like getting nicked by one of those, whatever they're called, spinning around, does more damage. Like it seems like
Well, yeah.
the gauntlet is becoming more serious business.
Yeah, it's the real mechanic on this fight, let's be real. It's the hardest part.
Oh, my shadow buff went away.
Damn it.
Alright, raid's over, guys. See y'all later.
Later.
Let's hold hero for the first shield, just because I want to get some progress on this. Yeah, Quick said the same. Like, you can use a lot of gates to at least cover the knockback. Jor, or actually Leafless, if you wouldn't mind, give us a stampeding roar when that happens, just also to help. And then everyone probably should use a personal there as well, just like as you're running through as well. So whatever one you have. Let us know when you're ready, Shadut.
Sorry, ready.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Thank you. That's to the side. Alright. Odd soak first. Evens get outside the circle. Evens in. Whoever has the circle, don't move. Alright, you did 90 energy. Kind of cheat towards the front here if you can. Let's get a stamp roar, please.
How do we get around those orbs? What happened there?
You just have to go through the stuff on the side. Very good. Rinse and repeat. That's the whole fight. Alright, tank bombs coming in, so this will be on me. Odd soak. Don't move, even soak. Next set of pools are coming out. You ready for those? Tank bomb oak. Odd soak. Evens get ready. Don't move with that circle.
Alright, that was me. My bad.
Don't move. Evens in.
How do you survive that second hit?
You heal yourself. Goes to the outside. Let's get warm up. 95 energy. Get close to the front. Jor, could you roar us here, please?
Whoa.
Yeah, that was a big one.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
I know.
I like it.
Waka waka.
Let's get a spirit link down here on the boss, please, Candid. Very good. Works. It's got the boss. Since I've got high mobility, if you guys can actually put this circles behind me up front. I'm gonna leap to the back. Odd soak. Evens, get ready. Evens in. Don't move. Next set of pools coming out. Leave that front corner open for Oak, please. And tank bomb coming in. Second pots are up. Soak odds. Worm defensive. Evens in. Kill here before we get to this next one. We got.
They're up if you want to burn them.
Yep, we got 12 seconds. Go. Burn. Congratulations.
I just want to say that those are some really good looking DPS charts right there.
Are you just saying that because there's a floor licker under her desk? I'm just noticing.
Yeah, Candid.
It's already
It's
there. We're just analyzing it.
yeah, Candid. The pushback on Heroic is a little bit more powerful than it is on normal. It'll be, I think it's the same power on Mythic from what I was looking at from when Liquid killed it with 1 man alive. But so that's why we kind of creep up to the front near the boss to give yourself some room, and that's where things like Stampeding Roar, Windrush Totems, things like that can help kind of survive that. Congrats on that hammer. That's a good one, Oak.
That'll help.
Watch out for your thumb.
Yeah, that's typically a problem.
We're gonna go to Soulbinder next. We're not doing Lumathar, so we're not going to the left first. We'll go right.
I just got a BOE off that guy.
Heck yeah.
Congrats. That's big money right there.
That's, yeah, Haste Master Boots. Someone go find out what they sell for and go make your money.
1.2 mil.
Okay, I can't afford it.
But my last auction scan update was a few days ago, so it might have changed.
I actually had gotten, I think it was leather, I don't know, leather pants or something on the first day we raided. I didn't know if it ended up in my mailbox. But they only sold for 100K.
Well, they were what, only champs, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's right.
I mean, I'll still take 100K gold.
Right.
I was trying to say, but my microphone was off, that I can do every roar on that fight.
Good to know. Thank you. Good to
As long as
know.
I'm alive.
At the same time.
Here, souls are plucked from the
how about instead of vendoring it, you give it to me, and I'll give you the vendor price for it.
Reinforcements. I will keep any security measures from impeding you.
I'll double vendor price and give you a crisp high five.
Oh, a high five from Jor, that's priceless right there.
I got family aggro and I lost where you guys are. Oh, there you are. Okay.
Yeah, we're going to Soulbinder, not Lilithar.
Yeah. But I just. Oh, hang on. Your kid.
God, that's so scary.
Let's see what TC team got their dementia skill.
Most of them did Saturday night, is it? Or a lot of them?
Yeah, when we did the alt raid part, yeah. Which we will be doing again on Saturday this week, 8 o'clock Central Time. I just asked for 660 to 665 minimum eye level. Since it's not a progression rate, I don't want to be dragging rats through that. We'll do that later in the season. So it's characters.
Say dragon rats?
Yeah, dragging rats through that. Look, I'm not going to show up on my 620 Demon Hunter.
Just because you won't do it, I won't.
Oh, look at this guy showing off saying he's got a 620 Demon Hunter.
I have one of every class. It's 625 item level or higher, I think.
I'm gonna come on my level 70 hunter.
Good luck battling the portal boss.
Multiple Slurpees. I think we need some multiple Slurpees in there.
Everybody needs Slurpees. We haven't seen multiple Slurpees in a minute.
Nope.
It's like the 7-Eleven closed.
Well, it's a, it's not 7-Eleven for legal reasons. It's actually in 822.
Now Slurpee with the floppy.
Nice. So on Heroic, this fight is pretty much the same. Not a lot that's like significantly different. The knockback is bigger, so watch your positioning. We're still gonna do the Z pattern going across the thing. So start here. Whoops, that's not the right button. This one to the middle, to our right here, and then end on our left. We still want to break the beams. Those ads, of course, will hit harder. They're much more important to kick. You can't really ignore them this time because they put a stacking debuff on you for every cast to get off, so we don't want that. Other than that, though, it's pretty much the same, which is why we're doing this one next.
Great.
That was super fun. My whole UI glitched and I couldn't see. I could see like Leafless and me and like one other person. I'm not ready, by the way. Now my WoW just locked up.
I'm ready, sorry. Had to do laundry.
I'm trying to get back in right now. Hi there.
Barry, you're good to go.
You're low, I guess. My mythic build, mythic plus build. That's what I was trying to check, and it locked up my screen.
When do you want Lust?
Now. Oak will probably need to taunt on every last just to be safe. There's first set of beams. Try to pull those a little bit more on top. Get those orbs out. And knock back in 5.
Knock.
I don't think you're taunting. I think you're pulling off.
No.
Let me know.
No, that one I taunted.
Okay.
3 minutes till res.
Yeah, we're gonna have to taunt on every Mystic Lash. See how far you can get with this, so we can see more of the fight.
The ads can be CC'd.
Knock back in 5.
Knock.
That too many stacks of that. Is that physical? Can't tell.
Arcane.
Yeah, it's spell warning on it, but the stacks didn't clear.
Releasing?
Jorah's got Soulstone.
Blessing of spell warding does not clear that.
And if we could, I'm an idiot and forgot to repair before raid. I would like, we could get a repair bot, please. Thank you.
And I released, so, but I'll be there in just a second.
No, we could summon.
Oh, would be huge.
Full rebuff on Candid. Once she's here. That rebuff for her. Good to go, Candid? Candid, you good?
Five, four, three, two, one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Getting him back.
Orbs out, and then knock back after that. Get your orbs out. Someone didn't get their orbs out.
Knock.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Knock.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I don't understand how I'm getting cracked the way that I am. Because that Mystic Lash is doing 6.5 to 9 million every second to me. I don't know what else I can do.
You were doing something wrong, buddy. Because I got free stacks while you were tanking.
Mystic Flash. 2, 1.
Ah, okay. That makes sense.
I think it's a. I think somehow.
Jump
we're
off the
both
side, guys.
connected.
Yeah, we can't stand next to each other. So, like, we have to, like, rotate. So, be behind the boss, and then when he's taunt,
Knock.
turn him.
2, 1.
Yeah, we need to prioritize those Shadow Guard mages.
2.
Yep.
Their Void Burst stacks, and it kills everything.
Yep.
this is not a good place to release.
Yep, that was going to be the next thing I said quick. Yeah, the lines cannot be impeded at all. On normal they can, but on heroic they cannot.
Can you explain that again?
So the beams that we use to break the canisters, you cannot be in them at all unless you're the person that has them, because it stops basically on the first thing that it hits, and if that's another player, we don't break the canister.
Don't be between the boss and the
Yeah, you have to
cylinders.
You have to put the cylinder in between you and the boss, or else it doesn't break.
Yeah, and you guys will need to make sure that you get like behind the vats as well, just to be safe.
Where's the repair guy?
There are two of them in the back. Yeah, there's two of them in the back.
3 of them.
Oh, jeez, lots.
Can I get a
So,
totally lost?
Can you mark me? Just I see you, but I'm not sure you see me.
Yeah, I gave you a mark last time and it took it away. So
Yeah. Tools are great.
get Fort Buffer cog, please.
How about you stay more towards the front of the room? I'll stay more towards the back of the room.
Well, we want to make sure we're positioning the boss near the canisters. So it'd just be one of those things where like we'll just switch positions when that happens. Like, so here's my Mystic Lash. I can take a second here. Switch places with me, get him between the bats, Oak. In between the bats. So orbs are going out here shortly, so... And the knockback's also coming. Get those orbs out. You don't need to be near the raid with those. Switch with me, Oak. Again, if you have the orbs, get them out of the raid.
No.
Alright, going to the middle. Get those out. Stay here. We're going to break these other two. Coming out. Everything's coming out. Kick those mages, please.
Focus mages.
You know you got him, right?
Yeah. Ooh, friends are going crazy.
I got stacks.
Because you were standing on top of me.
Wasn't there? Okay.
Res me, res me.
Orcs are a really nasty dot. So.
And it's slow.
Yeah.
And it's slow.
No.
So if we get hit by one,
Yeah, it's like
get
a
it
lot of.
Yeah, wipe it. Wipe it up.
Good res.
Jump off the side.
Those guys also.
Yeah, so that right there, this mechanic is going on right now. If you get them and you are within 10 yards of the raid, I'm going to call you out. Because I said multiple times, get them out. And every time someone was standing in the middle of the raid with them. So please, please, please don't do that.
So I don't know how I think I must have gotten stacks because you died because I was not from next to you when those hit. That's weird. Is it a cone or a frontal or how wide is it?
The frontal. Let's get a repair hammer down.
I got a repair bot.
where's the bot? I don't see it anywhere.
In the back back there.
Over there. Over there. Over there.
Thank you. So, Worx, Bigwig's question: would you, with something like that, would you set the orbs to like have some alert or something like that, or is it set that way by default? Because right now I feel like it's going to go ding, but so many other things make that same sound.
You can set it to whatever sound you need it to go to. You can also have it emphasize it for you, so it'll put it really big across your screen. You can have it do a countdown only for you when it's coming out. That way you know to be on the lookout for it. Lots of things that you can do for it.
Yeah, I know I can. I just wonder if that's what you do in practice, and that's what I should be doing right now if I knew Bigwigs better.
No, I'm so used to the way my UI is set up that I can just quickly glance and see when they're coming out. So I don't really... I use sound cues for very few things.
What?
Yeah. I use sound cues for very few things. I know for some people it's really, really important, but for me it's not because I'm so used to looking around the entire raid that I just learned how to prioritize where I look. So I'm not the best person to ask as like a raid leader. Because I'm looking at quite a bit.
I have a feeling I'll be looking at my bars, and so I'll just be listening for the doom.
Yeah, if you /BW, it should pull up raid bosses. You can choose the Arcane Orbs mechanic and have it do a countdown for you. It'll count down from 5 when it's getting ready to go out. That way it signals you to look for it. And then I've got it set to where it should give you... Yeah, I've got it set up to where it's emphasized and stuff like that for me. So that I always know it's coming in. Same with like the knockback and the lines. Like all of those are things that I can set up to count down for me. So.
I see it now. Thank you.
All right, everyone's ready, so we're gonna go.
5,
Okay, so what told me?
Yeah, you're gonna want to tank him, but yeah, stand right where you are right now. That way, we can kind of cleave off the boss to do all this. And then you're gonna want to position yourself for the knocks. 10 seconds.
Get the orbs out. There you go.
No.
Knockback coming. I'll let this debuff get off me and then I'll taunt.
Orbs again.
Move away from me, Oak. Yeah, the weak wear pack tells me when to taunt.
Yeah, that's what I'm using too.
Orbs out.
We need to
Yep, it's
move
good.
her, I think.
Yep.
Six seconds and I'll taunt.
Focus on breaking the mages out early.
Ads are coming in 3 seconds, so get ready to nuke them all.
Kill the mage. Interrupt that burst.
I can't find the mage.
It's in there. Just do your best to get it. Orbs out. Orbs out.
No.
Alright, mage is down. Kill all the rest of the ads.
I still have 18 seconds. Okay.
Yeah, I just got destroyed.
Seconds on the res.
Yeah, let's see how long we go. We need to save the battle resistance for the tanks in this case.
Sounds good.
No.
Try to position yourself with this knockback with the orbs.
Take it over to the next set of canisters, Oak.
Take orbs out. Take orbs out.
And then work your way back to the middle after these are dead, Oak. Need to put all the cooldowns into Oak if we can over the next 30 seconds.
No.
Knockback coming in. Yeah.
It's just a lot of damage.
Yeah. No,
Tank
this...
now. Quick question, there's some ads here that have like a black swirl around them. Are those the ones we have to prioritize?
No, I think it's just a visual indication of what type of mob they are.
Do we want to use the res? It's about to come out.
No.
Wipe?
Yeah, wipe it up now.
We can do it.
Do we have a soulstone out?
No.
Get a battle res off on a healer.
I have
I'm
Okay.
dropping.
You can res, Alyssa?
Well, I was gonna put on Jorb.
No, I meant I have one on worm.
Oh, you do.
Okay. Yeah, I thought you were. I forgot you were in the
I guess
priest.
one
You
out.
said-
I definitely used mine already that fight. I got
I almost
knocked off
had
the
him.
edge.
I just about had him right there.
It's close. That's a good pull, though. I
Who's
mean,
doing farms drop.
obviously a new best, 26%. So yeah, Oak, we're just gonna have to be really like on top of our timing of taunt and making sure our positions are good. And your mark keeps getting removed, so I'm gonna try a different one here.
I forgot him at least. Like a dope.
I need to open up the Raider IO add-on because, although it's not been working for me lately. Oh, there we go. Let's get a closet down for those that walked away.
So what's killing you?
I'm back.
Me not being alive is what's killing you.
No, I'm saying what's killing you?
Oh, I'm getting just absolutely destroyed by the Arcane Lash. It's like you and I can't be standing next to each other almost at any point in time. So, like the pattern that we probably need to go, we'll just do it from here so we don't accidentally pull the boss. So, because I'm gonna start here, I'll start tanking here, and then when that first I'll start tanking here, kind of in between these pillars, so that cleave damage works. Once the first Arcane Lash goes out and you taunt, both of us just need to kind of rotate left around until you're in between the canisters and I'm behind the boss. And then when it's time for the knockback, we'll go to we'll stand like on the circle so that you can, or whoever's actively tanking can then be knocked the way that we need to go, because I can charge back in. So
Gotcha.
I literally just changed my talents to get Spell Reflect. So I have that now.
But spell wording didn't work for me, so we'll see. Maybe it's called a brand of some kind, so I don't know what a brand is. Maybe it's physical, I'm not sure.
No, it's arcane damage. It's but Spell Reflect, even if it doesn't reflect anything like Jess said, it's a 25% magic DR. So yeah, I thought I had it, but apparently I didn't, so I just changed talents to get it. Alright, a couple more pulls. We're close. I feel pretty confident we're gonna get this boss down. We know the strat. Now it's just a matter of consistently breaking vials, prioritizing the mages, and tanks making it alive. Honestly, when Sam's back, this is gonna be a fight he loves, because he's way better with spell damage than I am.
2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Move, I got it. So how many stacks do you have right now, Lois?
6.
Okay.
Let's cleave those ads down. Orbs are coming out now, so check if you got them. Alright, I'm gonna go to the side oak so you can walk through. Knocking 5.
Knock. 4, 3, 2, 1.
I got 5 seconds on my debuff.
So I've got 6 stacks.
I'm taunting. Move.
Orbs, get him back a little bit.
And get your lines over. Alright, I'm setting up for the knockback. I'm gonna move over towards the middle. I'm good on Mystic Lash still. I don't have any targets. Alright, make sure you get these mages, so we want this front and back one here. Oh, son of a bitch.
Yeah, I've got him now.
Yep, stand in the middle, I'll move. Get those orbs out. Target those 2 mages, this one and that one. Good, good, good. Alright, ads are all coming out. We got 1 mage out here. Marked it with a skull.
I've got my stacks.
Stun the mate.
Orbs, there's somebody that way. Orbs.
Knock.
Knox coming back. We're going to the next one. Oak, if you could taunt that phase blade that's in the back back there. Jeez, res me. Oh, I got a soul stun. I'll use it. I taunted off of you because I cleared my stacks.
I've got 7 stacks for 60 seconds.
Yeah.
For 30 seconds.
Yeah, I got it. I'm good. Should be alright. You could grab that phase blade that's in the back, Oak, and just get it here. Nox coming out.
2, 1.
Mystic Lash is coming out on me. I'm dead. Jesus.
I got another stack.
Yeah, we have no res for 50, so everything into Oak, please.
We have one healer alive.
Wipe it.
I feel fine.
That's the best pull yet.
Nah, 21's our best pull.
Knock.
3, 2, 1.
Seems like everything leaves a dot.
Yeah, and when you get the orbs and you're getting out of group, just keep in mind that it does show the direction that the orbs are going in, so you could like not point them at the group. I've definitely noticed a couple times when an orb is, even though they take it out, there's an orb going clear through the pack of our like melee DPS and stuff.
I am mine for War Axe.
Okay. It's 9 o'clock. Let's get a pausing pylon down. We'll take our break. Refresh, and then we'll get back to it afterwards. Alright. I'm gonna do this. Is just ready to check to see who's back. Okay. So before we do ready check for pull, two things. Number one, if you didn't see it in raid warning, please make sure you're enchanting your gear. As a reminder, Sam said at the very beginning of the season in our guild meeting that enchants are going to be required. I don't care if it's a veteran track piece and you put a 1-star enchant on it, that's extra power that we're gaining. If you want to splurge and put 3 stars on everything because you got the money to burn, go for it. But please have all your gear enchanted. Gems, if you have any gem sockets already, if you're getting drops or anything like that. So as a reminder, that is one of the requirements of the Mythic team. If that cannot be met, then I'll send you to Valen and let him know, and he's going to require the exact same thing. So save yourself some time. Second thing, healers. I have a question. How are you feeling on the healing? Are you guys feeling like you're just doing a ton of overhealing?
I just feel kind of bored until the knockback. Like I mean, I'm healing, but it's not much for me to do until the knockback.
Yeah, it's a lot at once, and it's what I was saying about how we're moving at that time. You know, we have lots of ways between druids and shaman to, you know, and worm has a barrier. If we were all stacked up, it'd be one thing, but I think everyone's spread all over the place during the massive damage.
Well, that's because the knockback and the orbs force the spread. Okay, Kyle, go back DPS. I'm going to try 4 healing. See if maybe a little extra damage burns through a few things faster. Because those ads, once they all come out, they stay up for a long time.
Yeah, I went holy for this fight just because of that knockback, so I don't have the barrier. If you want me to go back disc, I can. But
I trust you to make the right decision. What cooldown do you have then? Do you have Divine Hymn?
Divine Hymn, Halo, yeah, that's it.
Okay. There's going to be... The only fight that is potentially a 2 lust fight is Dementius. But even then, I don't think that's going to be the case on Heroic. Maybe on Mythic, but I don't think on Heroic it is. So I would rather just get the burn early when we know everyone's CDs are up. So we'll just continue to lust on pull. All right, let's ready check for pull. Oh, another feast down. We might as well.
I'll drop one.
And again, shout out to everyone that takes their time to get the cauldrons, potions, feasts, all that stuff for raid. Yeah, absolutely. Shout out to you guys. Alright, once everyone gets feast, let's go ahead and get moved up. So that way you guys aren't running for 5 seconds before we actually do damage to the boss.
Oh, sorry.
Five, four, three, two, one. Five, four, three, two, one.
Orbs out, orbs out. And knock back in 3.
Four, three, two, one.
That lash goes out there, Oak, so you may need to stay on the boss if you need to do anything for mitigation. Alright, I'm taunting, bud.
Oh, fuck, I just hit my own orb twice.
Orbs out.
No.
Four,
Nox coming out.
two, one.
Freedom does not break that slow. That's good to know. Orbs out. Make sure you get the mages, please. Get the mages. Alright, all the ads are coming out in, well, now. So try to stack up as best we can here.
Kill mage.
I found our boss a little early. Oh, fuck. I messed up.
You're up.
Everything on Oak, please. I got the boss, Oak.
No.
Keep them close if you can, Oak. We don't need to spread them out.
Four, three, two, one.
Candid, if you can stand, go ahead. Orbs out.
No.
Four, three,
Nox coming in.
two, one.
I'll taunt when this Mystic Clash is done. I got boss.
Yeah, too much.
Yeah, I can't do it in the middle of the lash. It won't come over.
No, it's all good. You shouldn't.
Alright, everything into works for the next 40 seconds or so.
I had a cooldown left. Shouldn't mistake it.
Or
No.
Alright, going back towards the middle. I'm dumping all my rage into defensive here.
21 seconds on the red.
Yep. Continue to put everything into work, please.
Ten seconds. Get me up.
I was already casting it.
Yep.
You were out of range, so I had to confirm.
Oh, yeah, taunt all those if you can too.
Double.
Nox coming out. Go back to where we started, Oak, when this is done.
No.
Okay. What got a lot of people there? I'm curious.
It's always a combination of 3 things, right? It's like Void Burst, Phase Blades, Spellburn.
I got shivved by an ad.
Seen a lot of deaths to the orb dots too. Void Burst got Jenny, Spellburn, Void Burst, Spellburns. Yeah, a lot of
That
not
went off on me and someone else has hit me.
yeah, not killing the mage fast enough. And getting hit by a lot of orbs. I got a lot of people, it looks like.
In the video, they are not spreading, at least Hazel video, they're not spreading as far as we are. They're kind of fairly close together, and I wonder if there's an advantage to, because then when, I know at least one time when I got it, it was from the knockback. I got knocked into it. So, just something I observed in that video when I rewatched it today.
So the more our stack is clustered, the less distance the people with the orb debuff have to move out for that little for the angle, right, to miss the group with their orbs, and then that means that the orbs are further away from us in general, and also still moving away from us when we get knocked back, rather than having a giant cluster of things in every direction.
Is it possible as a concept for the individuals to have an orb to stack at a set location so all the orbs are getting fired off at one spot?
Interesting.
They weren't stacking. They were just kind of like in a straight line when I watched the Hazel video. So like, if it's like, who's that? That's like Bear, me, and Leafless. They weren't a perfectly straight line, but they were pretty close and slightly staggered or something. I don't really know.
It's a good point. If you can take them towards the front or back of the room, right? That way we're not getting knocked into them.
But then we're losing a lot of uptime on our DPS too, right?
Yeah, but death is no DPS.
Well, that's true, but I'm saying if there's a better way. And then Leafless was suggesting that we just take them to like the outside, not toward the center.
I think what we're doing is just taking them kind of away from the group.
Away,
but
right.
if everyone goes away in a different direction, the entire
Right.
fight is just dodge the orbs.
Right. I was trying to pull up that video I was just watching.
There's a hammer down up front.
Wait, my client froze here. See if it comes back. It did.
I would think that like trying to pixel stack orb people could theoretically work, unless like if you're just, you know, a pixel off of the orb, you get blasted by an orb. But if there's some kind of grace area, you know, so that you don't hit your own orb within a moment of letting it go, for instance.
We'll mess around with it some more.
Yeah,
It's
there
learning
are, like in
experience.
Hazel's video, let me take a screenshot to show y'all real quick and post it to some of my. upload it to the Mythic General channel.
But they just line up to minimize the sort of.
Yeah, I think the direction or
Geometry.
something. If you look, they're very close. They're like, it's like the point of the stars. I just put it in there is almost touching each other.
Yeah, we've done that before, like in was it not Volcaros, but the was the the sixth boss in Amir Drasil. We would line up along the edge of the thing, and that also, just being in a line means you're creating a lot less chaos.
Let's look. Let me take a look.
Or as Bear put it, we go nut to nut to nut to nut.
Wow, chicken, wow, wow.
Okay. I'm trying to make a little bit of a positioning adjustment. Oak, let's tank him facing with our backs this way. Okay. We'll have the raid can stack here, and that way beams can go here, and orbs just go out to where the boss is standing now. And hopefully that makes it a lot more consistent in terms of where the orbs are coming from. And then when we go to the other side, we'll do the same thing. Just flip the positioning. The one in the middle, we're still going to keep it that way because of where the mages sit at inside that. But we'll take orbs to this side. And then we'll do the same positioning on the other end when we get to that point. So let's try that.
Okay.
And we'll see how it works.
I heard you talking, but I had to AFK for a second. Will you ping? Where do you want the orbs? Toward that back wall back there?
No, we're going to put them right here where the markers are down at.
Okay.
And just mirror it for the other side? Yeah.
Well, because we're putting them all in the middle every time, we shouldn't have to mirror. It's just the only mirroring is where the beams go. It goes over to there. I know this hurts the boss damage a little bit, but hopefully for positioning it gets a lot better. Alright, knockback in 10, but get the orbs over, stand kind of in a line around Star.
Knock.
Yep, right there, it's quite good, Oak. I'll reposition the boss a little. Yep, you're good right there. I'm taunting. Coming through melee, be careful. Get those orbs out there, and then we'll get set up for the knock. I'm setting up for the knock.
Knock.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Orbs will go out by circle. Oak's got boss. Yep, get those two mages if you can. Alright, all the ads are coming out in 3 seconds. So misdirects onto either tank, whichever one you can get a hold of.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Holy shit. Oh, I got the lash. I got the boss.
That ain't good.
Yeah, I'm not sure circle is the best spot for orbs when we're in the middle.
Okay.
Actually, it should be out along the wall. Like the orb
Okay,
should go
I'll
through
move
the
him.
wall.
That's fine. I'll move it.
Right?
We can move it. That's good feedback.
Melee has a more room to maneuver around better. Like, yeah, like whoever that is right there under desk. No, I don't know who that.
No.
Let's see, now we're still fighting where we want
Yeah.
to do the knockback. So
Okay.
not get hit.
Good enough. Jump off.
And then they got at least 2 or 3 of them going out towards where there are no people anyways, because they're going toward the outside wall. They just have to hustle back as soon as they drop them, so they don't get. Oh shit! I released again. So they don't get hit by the knockback. Go off the edge.
I need 30 seconds to be right back.
Do you see what I mean by the lines on the floor? These, they're like, it's like a grate. You can see lights down below. You can look through the floor. So, yeah. So if we line up along those things, because each time the orbs come out, we've got business in those areas, right? And couldn't we even, like, most of the raid, until we have the orbs, be sort of like stacked, closer in front.
Yeah.
And then just move back into a line from the stack.
Yeah, I mean, the raid needs to be stacked when you're not doing the orbs, frankly. Like 5 seconds to AC.
Sorry about that.
Are you though?
No, to be honest, no. Sorry.
Fair.
Sorry, not sorry.
Thanks for being honest.
Kid woke up screaming. Had to go get him.
I thought you were gonna say something like "Kid started the house on fire."
No big deal. House is on fire. Not a big deal.
Should be fine. It'll be all right. Kids started.
Just don't stand in the fire.
Yeah, this one's interesting. I'm trying to figure out how to live because this boss is kicking my ass. Intermission's getting us. Yeah, us. It's mainly just tanks living. Like I'm literally just getting destroyed. All right, I'm trying like a full defensive build. Let's see how this works. Candid, you're good.
Are y'all missing a swap or anything? Because it seems like your health goes from like 60% to 0 in like one hit.
I mean, it's magic damage. It ignores everything that I am good at.
Warriors are designed to get their skulls fucking caved in on this fight.
Oh, okay. I just didn't know if it was a taunt swap difference or what. Okay.
No. We've got the taunt swap mostly down. It's just that, like, that Arcane Lash destroys. Like, it is very bad.
Warriors
I
have
missed
new Guardian Druid.
You think Guardian will be better? I got one.
No, it'll be fine.
Spirit. Okay.
You're doing just fine, Oak.
Yeah, it's me.
You're much easier to heal on this fight. It's so much high burst magic damage, and Warrior has a lot of good ways to mitigate that right now.
Right.
It's probably because Borax isn't using his bark skin.
That's true.
I gotta find that. I do need to find that button in the spellbook.
But the way I'm reading that spell, it's like 4 million damage every 1 second for 5 seconds. So you can't like heal yourself through that.
No. Cam, did you good?
I could blessing a sacrifice, but it's gonna hit me too pretty hard.
Right, so let's just kill it this time and make things easy.
Yeah, I'd like to get everyone that heroic vault slot. I'm gonna take it a little bit closer here to help that cleave damage.
Like what now?
Vault slot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can't be between the boss and the orb that it shoots out. Yeah, get those out to the back edge if you can. Knockback coming in, 3 seconds.
Away from them. That seemed like, for me, it was better. Was that better for others?
5 seconds, Oak. I've got the boss. Orbs out, same area. What? Huh? Hello.
So we're just not lining up.
Yeah, I mean, ideally you take them out towards where Star's at.
Yeah, and then the person that's standing there, it's really easy to avoid them too.
Get those orbs out. Get those to the mages. That was all the melees.
So white.
Yep.
So is that better or worse, or what are people's thoughts on having them on the outside edge? Or was it too hard to tell because people weren't in the right position?
Yeah, I didn't catch the plan. What was the outside edge?
Yeah, that's where. Well, that's kind of where he's got the marks, is out toward the outside edge, so that as people are being blown back toward the center, they're moving away from the orbs that are coming towards you.
Yeah, maybe what I'm trying to understand is, are we stacking the raid? Because it seems like it only makes sense if we're thinking about where the raid is going to be, and then where the line is going to be, right? So if the raid is still spread all over the place.
Right, the raid should still be stacking. And the people that have the orb should be in. I'm assuming we want to try that tighter line, like the one photo I posted,
Mm-hmm.
so that they're not just going every which way, which is still what seems to be happening.
Good closet in for Jeff.
Oh, I see the photo now.
Sorry, I didn't accept the res. Thank you.
Can we get more lock cookies, please? Oh, there they are. Never mind.
That'd be a big yes then.
Of course.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm just like challenged when it comes to this, but I don't. When I look at the photo, I'm not sure what the line is exactly.
They just those people with the orbs. They're not everywhere all over around the room. They're just fairly close proximity to each other. They're those. It's like a starburst shape, right? The starbursts are all lined up almost tip to tip in a straight line. I'm gonna do a Slayer diagram, so I'll do it.
You have trans and
Exactly.
napkin by you?
Exactly.
Works out to the star area.
Knock.
To the star area.
Get that out. Get that out.
That's what I want to loosen melee.
Knock.
I don't like that positioning on that second one. Prior to mages, north and south. Remember, you can't stand between the line and the boss, even yourself.
Knock.
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead and wipe.
Are the mages cast able to be kicked, or they?
I think they can be CC'd. I don't know about kicked.
Can't be kicked. Can be CC'd.
That's gnarly.
Gonna have to summon the dude.
I released Surrey.
Yeah, Jess, I'm thinking the same thing. And if I recall, the mages are here. There's 2 here and 1 here. So that actually might be the path that we need to take. Just try to make sure we get the... Well, we're always going to have at least 1 mage. No. No, this path. Never mind. Geometry. The only math subject I got to see in. Okay. Yeah, we're going to prioritize the mages here. So we're going to start up at that one. Get that mage. Prioritize this one. That's the north and south one here as we're looking at it. And then a third mage, I think, comes from here. And Oak, let's try to tank the boss a little bit closer to these vats so that we can get the melee cleave going.
Sounds good.
That's the way we're gonna go. Then we should probably all position like between the 2 vats for the knockback, so it moves us there, and we don't have to spend a ton of time moving.
Yeah, I'm gonna adjust some positionings here for orbs since we're gonna be standing. I want range kind of right about where I'm at, so that way we can be close-ish and then go from there. Orbs. I went out there, like towards where boss is standing now, generally in that vicinity. For the ones in the middle, want them in that vicinity, and then the ones over here. I want them in that vicinity. That way we can still try to minimize the impact the orbs have on us, but still get them enough away. So, so again, the mages ones, the middle one is the important one. It's this one that's faced on the north side. Well, I'm calling it north and south because boss room. It's not actually that on the map, unfortunately, but yeah. Okay, let's ready to check for pull.
So are we still doing canisters in the same order, or are we going to that right-hand side now?
We're going to go diagonally. So from where I'm standing, if you look back towards the entrance to the room, we're going to go here second and down here third, because we're going to prioritize breaking the vats that have all the mages in them so that we can kill them. And then when all the ads spawn out, it's just the physical damage dealers that come out. And we don't have to deal with Void Burst.
And so, just real quick, the star, the line goes on the star, but is the line in the direction of where you are right now, Moon, or is the line sort of perpendicular to that?
What do you mean, what line? The line itself, like for breaking the vats?
Okay, gotcha. So that's where I'm talking about the orbs. So like,
oh yeah,
pings. That's the line, the pings.
Yeah, and then obviously melee will be kind of right in here near these vats. Obviously, you move for the line, ranged. When all else fails, stand on Newell.
Yeah, maybe it's because I know it's a star, and if they were all like, if the point of the star is all pointing toward you, then this would be a terrible idea. But I was assuming that, like, if we line them up the way you just pinged, then you've still got orbs all over the place. What I was hoping is if we could.
But all the orbs go in the same direction.
I mean, they go in 5 different directions, right? So.
Yeah, but it's consistent every time.
Right, but the orientation of the line would matter, so that if you've got, you know how and I can't remember the name of the boss in Emergersil, but we lined up along the edge of it because if we're in a line, if everyone's in a line, then none of us are going to get hit by each other's orbs.
Yeah, you're thinking Smolderon. It's the same idea. The thing is that when you go line up, you basically want to use this to here as your line. And then you're going to face the boss because you can still do damage, especially if you're ranged.
Yeah.
And from what I can tell, the orbs never go straight out in front of you. They go diagonally.
Yeah, I guess what I had in mind is if the entire raid was stacked where you are, and then the line was more vertical, you know, like with range in the back of the line and melee in the front of the line or something like that, then maybe the orbs shoot out and they hit absolutely nobody unless the orbs are like...
We can't do that because we have to give space for the lines to break the vats. Okay. So we can't like stack on the tank. Plus, this boss does parry. I've found out a few times now. Okay. So melee gets screwed in that case. So
I'll take your word for it. All right.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
don't stand between the vat and the boss. Get behind the vat or move. Yep.
No.
All right, we're going to the middle. Going to the middle. To the middle. To the middle, Oak. I'll be time boss here now. Boss is works. Prioritize mages. Up and down. There you go. Alright, get those orbs out. Yep, to the edges ideally.
No.
Nox coming in, we're going diagonal again. Just Mystic Lash on me. I'm gonna get in so I can rage generate. And then we want to take orbs out to diamond. Out to diamond. That way. Make sure you kill that mage. Alright. Alright, ads are coming out. Everyone move towards diamond side, please. I taunted everything onto me. Get those orbs to diamond, please.
No.
Knockback, headed back towards the middle a little bit.
Where am I going? Middle?
Yeah, take it back to the middle for now. Or stay right here for the moment. I want to see. Let's go back to where we were at. Back to where we were at. There's a mage there. And then we're going to go across because it looks like there's a mage there. Get those orbs to diamond. Kill this other ad.
No.
4, 3, 2, 1.
the Dwarf's Diamond. On it. Towards the diamond.
No.
Going towards the middle here. It'll be the easiest. There's one mage. This one up here at the top. Res works. This right here is the priority one. And we're gonna go diagonal again.
Because you want 'em?
After this Mr. Splash, go ahead and take him. I lost all my cooldowns. Yeah.
No.
Fucking wrecked back to back.
Yeah, I got a bunch of melee. Like every 0.1 seconds, I was taking anywhere between 670 and 2 million damage from the
Does that
melees.
have to do with the quantity of enemies that are hitting you at that point, or?
Yeah, it's probably a quantity thing.
We were trying to. I had a similar thing. That's why I died.
Yeah, I
had them all, then you had them all, or vice versa. One of the two.
part of that was on me. I accidentally hit Disrupting Shout, which taunts all enemies within 14 yards. So
Makes sense.
made one more change to my thing. Because we've been slamming our head against this boss for the better part of an hour and 15 minutes, we'll go about another 15 minutes. We'll let people go a little bit early tonight, and go from there.
I'm gonna step out now. I think, guys, it's a week and a day into the first week of school, and I'm pretty beat.
Absolutely,
You guys got
Jenny.
this. We're making some good progress. What was our best run? 21%, because that one was 23.
21, yeah.
Okay.
Or 20.
Yeah, logs say 20.
Good. Yeah. Well, good luck. Start yawning your ears.
Wowhead has a specific Soulbinder build.
That intermission did seem better, though, with no mages up, though. So I think let's adjust to doing this, because I think it's going to be the way we go about it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Going to the middle again?
Yes. Yeah, basically, if a mage is in one of the containers, that's where we're going. Good job on those orbs.
No.
Naga's coming in.
2, 1.
3 seconds off top. Let's get those out to the sides. Yeah, north and south. Get those. Nope. Over here. Over here. Over here. Over here. All right. We'll have one mage out on this pool. We're gonna have one mage on this set of ads coming in, so it's gonna be the priority. Can't pre-mark it, unfortunately.
Knock.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Actually, no. We're gonna go here. Still diagonals. We got a mage here we want to grab. Try to take your orbs out to diamonds behind us. Pull a little bit closer to the boss oak. Kind of move over a little bit if you can.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Right there's the mage. Kill that one. Ooh.
Knock.
4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright. Wipe it up. I'm just getting destroyed and I don't know how to fix that.
Well, I did figure out with a different build I can remove Arcane Lash with Divine Shield, so I can take care of it every 3 minutes. Well, that's helpful.
That also taunts everything onto you. Do you using the final stand for that? Because if you are, I'd recommend not.
It doesn't taunt everything to me. I don't think. I'll check.
Yeah, this might also be an AoE build situation. I think Bear's.
Yep.
Also, when an ad comes up with like the I'm forgetting the term, but like the tubes in the release, all like focus needs to be on the ads at that point, because they take like 200% increased damage when they're up like that. So particularly for that final one, right before they turn into the bad guys that hit you, we can kill them really quickly before having to worry about that.
Is this? I'm still trying to figure out why our tanks are getting wrecked. Is this because you guys are getting swarmed from all directions and you're getting hit in the back by ads?
It's possible.
Because it feels like it's consistently every single pull, exclusively when the ads start to hit us, is when I'm watching tanks just like insta die.
Phase blades are 5% of mine. It's mostly melee.
Yeah.
And then Mystic Lash, Soul Burn, Arcane Expulsion. I don't know, we'll watch it.
5,
Give it 2 or 3 more pulls here, depending on how fast they go.
2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Go in the middle again.
Yep.
5,
Knock.
4, 3, 2, 1.
We'll go north and south with the arrows. Bosses works. Alright, get those out to the sides, and then we're gonna go diagonal again.
Knock.
3, 2, 1.
Nope, cute.
Wrong side. Hard focus ads here.
Got boss. Get those over to.
Knock.
4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm gonna see where the mage is. Got one here. Nope, right here. If you only get the mage, that's all I care about, really. We got neither, so we're gonna have a spare mage coming up.
Knock.
Nox coming back. Come back here because we want to get this mage down, and then we'll go across.
Knock.
Going straight across.
There we go.
1.
Hard fire this mage.
Get in the middle.
No, we're gonna stay here for now.
4, 3, 2, 1.
We got a couple of reses. Let's get new all and should do it up if we can. One of them, rather. I've got boss. Get those orbs out.
Knock.
Nox coming out. We're gonna
Damage coming in.
res oak. Just wipe it. Never mind.
2, 1.
Okay. Let's do one more pull.
I don't know why I released.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yours
Would
got
it
soul
be a
stone.
better idea to hold hero until the basically first set of massive ads instead of burning it at the beginning?
Let's do that. Let's hold it. See what it looks like. Might as well. Give me an idea for next week. Next week we are going right back into heroic. So, as I mentioned on Tuesday, no more normal for this raid team, at least on scheduled nights. Led and I are trying to maintain the alt normal raid. As we get a little bit further into the season, that'll turn into alt heroic raid. So if you have mains that are still targeting gear, then you could bring those to the alt raid, but you're not guaranteed priority because it's an alt raid. But yeah, this group is officially into heroic Brock, and we're going to be here until we kill Dimensius. Yeah, I want to go 5 heals again just to and shift the hero timing. I want to see how this feels. So Cog, if you wouldn't mind. I actually agree with you, Bear. We're losing a lot of uptime that we could be getting with positioning. So
Works. So we're gonna pull lust on the 4 columns in the center when the big group of ads arrives, or in the the third set.
It'll be the third set, not in the middle. So if we do this right, the first set of lines will go out, we break that mage. The second set of lines come out, we break these 2 mages. Third set of lines come out, we break that mage, and that's when all the rest of the ads spawn. And that's when we'll hero.
Got it.
So basically, when those lines go out, or right as they're like as the countdown for those are hitting, like the orbs are going out, that's when I want to go ahead and hit hero. That way we have the haste buff for killing those 2 ads in the vats. So that way we just don't have to deal with them, and that's 2 less ads. I mean, ideally we only have 6 ads to kill. Oak, I want
when the columns open up.
Yeah, when the third column opens up. Yeah, not. Oak, I want to try to tank this boss on top of the vats again, like we were doing earlier, just because it'll help cleave up time.
Okay. The majority of my 29% of my damage coming from the Shadow Guard phase blades. Interesting.
Yeah, they melee hard. All right, last pull for the night. We're gonna play with this strat. I just want to see how it works. We'll go from there, and if it feels okay on a first impression, we'll rock it again next Tuesday when we're back over here.
We didn't want a hero there.
Nope.
Alright, we'll make it work.
Muscle memory, man.
All good, I get it.
Alright, hit that too early. Alright, knockback's coming up. Oak's prep to go to the middle while those orbs go out. Get those to the middle or to the edge, one of the two.
No.
Orbs coming through melee, watch melee. Alright, take north and south here. Orbs got boss. Alright, orbs are coming out. Get those to the edge.
No.
Not coming in. We're going this way. Kind of taking in between the... Yeah, get your... Yeah, right there, Oak. Good. Orbs to the diamond area. Orbs to the diamond area.
Get ready to hard swap to ads.
This would be where we hero.
Ads. Good.
Good. Alright, all the ads are coming in. Hunters, if you could misdirect to one of the tanks. Either one, I don't care which one. Oak, I think you and I both took that, so all cooldowns into works here. Any tank cooldowns when you see the help jump. I'm going to be having this for a while. We're going to reconvene right here, and we're going to come back to this section once the ads come back up. Try to get those back onto the boss so we can cleave them.
Yeah.
Let's see how long we can go with this. See how it feels.
No.
Going straight across. Basically, as soon as I die, wipe it. We'll call it for the night. Alright, wipe it.
Die.
Well, I did. Let's go ahead and wipe it. We'll call it for the night. No rest for a minute. We're not going to live. Alright,
You're not really dead.
yeah, I know. Good work this week. Full clear of normal in one night is awesome. We got a, one boss down. We got some good experience for this boss. Like I said, next week we'll go right back into heroic. In the meantime, I do ask that you get your keys in. Ideally, you can get 4 in for 2 vault slots as well. But even if you can only get 1, that's fine. If you need help getting keys, we do have an event Monday night that goes on where I'm hosts it. And we try to get in as many keys as possible. I'm on Wednesdays and Fridays most week. You can also hit me up. Please have all your stuff enchanted next week. And next week is a catalyst charge week. So if you are still trying to get 2-piece, 4-piece, let me know. Use that to get it. And keep me updated on any set accumulation that you get.
Yeah, I'm still running 0, so I mean, I don't know what to do about that one. If we're not reliably getting it out of heroic, that's gonna be, my survival's gonna be limited.
You should have 2 charges next week, so that'll guarantee the 2-piece.
Okay.
Plus whatever you get out of the vault.
Also, cross finger.
The normal pugs are more successful than they were right at first. People are killing bosses there too.
I'll do what I can.
Alright, we're gonna go raid. Let's see, is Kath still going? I wanna make sure Kath's still going. Cathalore. Yeah, she's still going. I don't know if they're on Mythic or not. Are they on Mythic? Oh, Mythic Brock. Cool. So they're on Mythic Plexus Sentinel. So we're gonna go raid Kath. Because I love her to pieces. She's cute as fuck. As I say every time I raid her. Would love to meet her one day. Alright, you guys have a great night. I might be back tomorrow for some keys. It depends on how I'm feeling. Saturday I will be streaming Alt Raid. So we got that.